Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is, well, it's still Friday. It is the 27th still, but this video will be going up on the 28th, which will be on Saturday at 3 o'clock. So, kind of overcast today. We got no sunshine today, but we've had such nice weather here recently. So, very interesting. Here's something that I find interesting, okay? Yesterday, and I know some people believe in them, some people don't believe in them. I actually kind of believe in them just because you never saw it when we were kids. And they're like, oh, it's just the exhaust or whatever from the vapor trail from the planes. But they were crisscrossed all over the sky yesterday. And you can kind of see lines. See the lines over there? Okay, well, it was hanging in the air. And it's just, I don't know, I find it not believable what we are told, okay? I'll just put it like that. And now today we have all kinds of clouds, but it was very bizarre seeing that yesterday. But what I wanted to talk about today was, actually I want to check on Lucky's food over here, so we're going to take a walk over here real quick. And there he is, out and about in his yard, hanging out. He's going to have some lady friends soon. Okay, he's got plenty of food there. Hey, Lucky, what you doing, buddy? What you doing? All right, so title of this video is going to say, not here, I think. It's not going to happen here. I think that's the way I'll put the title. It's not going to happen here. All right. Kamala Harris is over in Australia talking how America needs to do what Australia did and disarm its citizenry. Okay? It'll never happen here in America. I'll tell you what, the liberals can continue to scream as much as they want. The average citizen, let's put it like that, I mean, there's so many guns in the United States that is beyond ridiculous. To think that they can confiscate all those guns is also beyond ridiculous. There's no way that they're going to be able to confiscate all the guns in this country. It's just not going to happen. I think that if they started to try to enact something like that and having, like I think what they did in Australia, they gave them a grace period and they said, you know, you have to turn in all your guns by XYZ date, right? And they would do that type of thing here as well in the United States. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, and this is just my belief, I believe that a lot of people would be like, screw you, government, I'm not turning in my guns, and a lot of guns would be hidden away, all right, for that rainy day. You know, like I said, the United States, I think there would be so much opposition to it that I don't see it happening. They will use every one of these incidents like that just happened. And realistically, this incident that just happened up in Maine, is it the fault of guns? Or is it the fault of an incompetent healthcare system, mental health care system for people that have issues that was the reason that this actually ended up happening, right? I mean, think about it. Why did this happen? You know, it happened because the system failed, and I've talked about that before. But again, going back to the topic, I want to try to stay on topic here. I don't think you'll ever see gun confiscation happen in the United States because the Second Amendment, they would have to completely change the Constitution. If you change that aspect of the Constitution means nothing. And so I think you would see a revolt, honestly. People would be like, no, not happening. There's too many of us out there that are law-abiding citizens that do the right thing every single day, and we're not out killing people and shooting people for no reason or anything like that. You see it every day. Every day. Tons and tons and tons of law-abiding gun owners are out there armed, walking around, and they're not out there doing bad and heinous things to other people, right? But it's because people that are on all kinds of medications, psychotropic medications and stuff like that, you know, antidepressants and all those other things, those are the ones that are having, you know, the mental health breakdowns and causing problems, and then they get their hand on a gun. I mean, let's even go back to Sandy Hook, right? He killed his mother, took her guns, and used those to do what he did. So, you know, he was not legally allowed to have a gun, but he still got his hands on them. People like that are always going to be able to get what they want, because what's going to happen if you outlaw guns, guns are still going to be available, folks. People are still going to want guns, they're still going to have guns. The outlaws, the criminals, don't care what the gun laws are, never have, never will, and they will have what they want. They'll have what they need to have. That's a fact. That is an absolute fact. So, I mean, when they keep talking all this nonsense of, oh, you know, we need to do this and we need to do that, you know, but yet these same politicians that talk that nonsense are protected by armed security. They have their security around them. Hella, come on, leave the chicken alone. Good girl. Good girl. They still have their armed security, and that's perfectly fine, and that's okay. No, it's not. Unless you're having, you know, it's ridiculous. The whole thing is ridiculous. And it's not going to happen here in America. I don't care what these lunatic, bleeding heart liberals think. It's not going to happen. And, you know, like I said, we're just going to have to sit back and wait and see what goes on here. But I will be very, very shocked if it ever happens in America, regardless of who's in the White House. I just, you know, time will tell, of course, but I would say to the government officials out there, if they decided to ever try to implement that, I would wish them good luck, because they're going to need it. Because there's going to be a lot of people that are going to give up their guns, but they're going to give them the lead first, if you know what I mean when I say that. So, interesting things going on, interesting world that we're living in. It's just complete insanity out there right now. And they believe that doing that is going to make things safer. It won't. Not at all. All you do when you confiscate guns from law-abiding citizens is you make more victims. And then the criminals know, hey, now I can go ahead and do whatever I want to do, and there's nobody going to stop me from doing it. So think about that. I want you to really think about that, because that's the reality of it. So, very, very interesting. So anyway, guys, I would like to hear your thoughts on this. Do you think that it will ever happen here in the United States? Do you think that they will eventually at some point implement, you know, gun law, or take the guns away from people? Do you think that will happen here? All right. And I'd like to hear your reaction. What do you think people would do about it if they tried to do that? So anyway, I'm going to jump off of here for now. I hope you all are doing well. I hope you guys are having a good day. Remember, folks, we truly are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we're going to be in much, much better shape. We have to stop letting them divide us. We have to come together as human beings, and that would be the best possible scenario for us. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one stopping you from achieving your goals is you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right? I hope you all have a great day. Keep prepping, keep getting ready. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.